Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.
Hello friends, in today's lecture we will see voltage shunt feedback amplifier. This is also called as a inverting closed loop amplifier or a inverting closed loop feedback amplifier. So let's see. Voltage shunt feedback is also called as a, I have said as a inverting closed loop feedback amplifier. So if I will draw a block diagram for this inverting closed loop feedback amplifier, so it will become like this is an operational amplifier circuit. So this is an op-amp circuit, and here will be then output resistance RL given. Here will be the output voltage V0, and it's a voltage shunt. So at the input side I will provide here V in voltage, okay. So this is an operational amplifier circuit, and from here I will take a voltage as a output and will give to the feedback. Feedback circuit. So here will be V0, and output of feedback will be given as in a shunt, okay. So here it will be given in a shunt. So suppose this is I in current, this will be IB current flowing, that is input bias current. Here will be IF current, okay. So this is a block diagram for voltage shunt feedback amplifier. Now I will draw a circuit for this inverting closed loop feedback amplifier. As the name suggests that here is an inverting closed loop, means I will provide input voltage, that is input source voltage, to an inverting terminal of an operational amplifier, okay. So suppose I will draw here a diagram. So this is an operational amplifier, this is a non-inverting terminal and inverting terminal. So on a non-inverting terminal I will just make it ground, okay, and to the inverting terminal through the resistance R1, here I will provide an V in voltage, okay, and here will be an output side V0. From output to input I will provide a resistor RF. So this is a resistor RF. This is again A amplifier. This is VCC minus VEE given, okay. And now here I will provide a resistor RL. This is also grounded. So if both are grounded, so this circuit may be connected in this way also, okay. So now here will be voltage V1, here will be voltage V2 at this point, and here will be the current flowing I in from this resistor R1. Here will be the input bias current IB, and from here will be the current IF, okay. So this is a circuit diagram for inverting closed loop amplifier, because I have given an input source voltage to the inverting terminal, and this is also called as a voltage shunt, because from output, here this is a feedback circuit, okay. So from output I have taken a voltage, and output of feedback circuit is given in a shunt way to our input terminal, okay. See, it is given in a shunt way to the input terminal, okay. Now we will derive a formula for gain, okay. So to derive a formula for gain, I will redraw this circuit again here in order to simplify. Okay. So suppose okay, so this is V in, then this is R1, this will be here V2 terminal, then here will be RF, and suppose I will consider this as a V out here. And this will be grounded. So this is R1, this is RF. Now observing this diagram, this circuit is same as this. Okay. So here at V2, okay, we have given an input voltage to the inverting terminal, and we know that whenever we give an input voltage to an inverting terminal, then there is a virtual ground concept that means IB is equal to 0. Okay. Suppose here at node V2, if I will apply a KCL at node V2. Okay. So here the current flowing through this branch will be equal to current flowing output. So that will become I in will become equal to IB plus IF. So IB plus IF. And we know that input resistance Ri. So Ri is very large. So Ri is very large, and so my IB will, that is input bias current, will become 0. Okay. So here as IB will become 0, my I in will be equal to IF. So at this node this current I in will be equal to IF. So now I will calculate I in and IF. So through this, if this is I in and this is IF, so through this formula at this node we will see I in will be V in minus V by R. So V in minus V2 upon R1. So this will become V in minus V2 upon R1, which is equal to V2 minus V0 upon RF. So V2 minus V0 upon RF. And as I told that this is a non-inverting terminal where input is given to the non-inverting terminal. Sorry, input is given to the inverting terminal. At that time my V1 will be equal to V2 will be equal to 0. That is virtual ground concept. Due to this virtual ground concept, or due to the input voltage which we have applied to the inverting terminal, my voltage V1 will be equal to V2 will be equal to 0. Okay. And as these voltages will be equal to 0, I will substitute this value in equation number 1. Okay. So after substituting value, it will become V in minus 0 upon R1, which is equal to 0 minus V0 upon RF. And now I will just simplify by cross multiplying it. So it will become RF into V in, which is equal to minus V0 R1. Okay. So here I will take a V0 positive, output V0 is equal to, now it will become minus RF upon R1 into V in. And suppose I will compare this formula with V0 is equal to gain into V in. So my gain will become minus RF upon R1 for this inverting closed loop amplifier. So my final gain of this amplifier will be minus RF upon R1 into V in for output voltage. Okay. So gain will be dependent upon this again RF and R1. So by changing RF and R1, we may adjust our gain of an operational amplifier. So this is a gain formula for closed loop inverting feedback amplifier. Here I will give you resistances also. So input resistance is given by RIF, which is equal to RI, that is input resistance of operational amplifier, internal resistance, that means is parallel to the RF1 plus A. Okay, and similarly output resistance I will give that is ROF, output resistance is equal to R0, that is output resistance of an operational amplifier, plus 1 into AB, where A, you know that A is a gain of operational amplifier in open loop and B is a gain of our feedback circuit. Okay, so in this way we have got these formulas. There are big derivations for RIF and ROF also, but here we will not need it mostly, so I have only written it, as you must know that what is a formula for input resistance and output resistance. Basically we will need this formula, that is gain formula. Okay, so whenever our input will be connected to the inverting terminal in a closed loop, then we will always follow this gain as a minus RF upon R1, or minus RF means the feedback resistance upon input resistance. Okay, and for the inverting, so for the non-inverting closed loop configuration, that formula was A is equal to 1 plus RF upon R1. So these are basically two things which we have seen, that is voltage series feedback circuit and voltage shunt feedback circuit. So I hope you have understood this, and thank you for watching this video.